Hey, welcome back to the Christian Leadership Coach podcast. We've got a quick one for you guys today on what if this were easier than I thought. This is one of my most favorite, simple, powerful thoughts to go back to over and over and over again when I get stuck in indecision or I just don't know what to do, or it's oftentimes when your body is in overwhelm, fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. If you're familiar with some of those trauma terms, which is incredibly helpful in knowing what's happening to your body when you're making decisions or why you can or why you can't. But really simple. What if this were easier than you thought? What if you marketing your business were easier than you thought? What if your marriage was easier than you thought? What if deciding what to make for dinner were easier than you thought? The list could go on and on and on. But the point of this is we overcomplicate things. And I want you to start noticing when you get into indecision or noticing when things seem so hard or difficult, or you are so unmotivated to do them. Like, what if this were easier than you thought? What if growing your business were easier than you thought? What if deciding paint colors for your new house were easier than you thought? Because what's happening to your body when you're like, oh my goodness, I don't know. I'm going to make a wrong choice. I can't decide. There's so many options. Like when you start having those thoughts, what tangibly happens to your body is it closes off. It's like, oh my goodness, it goes into anxious mode, into worry mode, into fear that you're going to make the wrong decision. And it just gets stuck. And it's literally this cycle where it's just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what the first thing is to do. And this is so incredible because, and I coach a lot of women who, they know what to do to grow their business. I mean, if you are in a business or if you're in a network marketing business or any other type of business, like there is a leader or there is a podcast you can listen to, or there is a book, or there is some sort of training video that tells you what to do. Like it is out there. Even if you're trying to lose weight, this is like, it is out there. Like, what you need to do. But our brain wants to be like, I have no idea what to do. Like, I don't even, I hear people say this so often. They're like, I don't even know what the next step is. I want to do this, but I don't know what to do next, or I don't know what the next step is. And yeah, if you keep telling yourself, I don't know what to do next, I don't know what the next right step is, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to do this. When you continue to say that, it becomes this self-fulfilling prophecy. So very simple. To make this more simple, what if this were easier than you thought? Practice it. I want you to try this next week, these next couple days, whenever you're starting to feel the weight, starting to feel like you don't know what to do, or starting to feel like this feels hard. This just feels so hard. Parenting my kid feels so hard. What if this were easier than you thought? It were easier than you thought. You started to say that, you started to practice that, you started to live that in any past difficult circumstance. What if this were easier than you thought? You know what's going to happen when you actually live that out? You will look for ways to make that easier and funner. You will look for it and you will find what you're looking for, because you always find what you're looking for. If you're looking for and expecting it to be difficult and hard and long, and you'll find that. But what if this were easier than you thought? You will find ways to do it easier, simpler, more enjoyable, more fun. But the big kicker is you will learn how to trust yourself. You will learn that you are capable of making decisions so life can move forward. You will take radical ownership in the fact that you are able to get yourself unstuck, because this is easier than you thought. It is. I don't care how you are thinking at it or looking at it right now, but what if this were easier than you thought? The reach out, making that post, doing that marketing, deciding what's for y'all. This is just like, so the prime example. For years, I was like, I don't even know what to make for dinner. Like, it was so funny to me, because the people who are like really good at certain things, like I have a friend who loves to cook. And so I would be like, can you just tell me what to cook? Like, I can't figure out what to cook, which is so ridiculous when there are millions of Pinterest boards, Facebook ads, things that I could Google, easy, quick and easy meals. Like I could look all of that stuff up. I could find it there. Just the same way that you could do with your business. What should I post? How should I post? When should I post? What should I say when I post? You could find all of those things on Google. That is not the problem. The problem is not finding the information. The problem is that you are stuck in fight, flight, freeze, or fawn mode because you are thinking that it's difficult, because you are believing and living into the story. You live into the story. You tell yourself that this has to be hard. This is going to be hard. There is no other option. I don't know what to do. And I'm here to help you create more peace, make more money, and steward your time. Multiply your time to steward your business God's way. So what if this were easier than you thought? Creating more peace, easier than you thought. Making more money, it's easier than you thought. Multiplying your time, it's easier than you thought. And stewarding your business God's way, it's easier than you thought. And I teach all of this inside of Leading Ladies, leadingladiesmovement.com or jessicaheffley.com, where I will give you the tangible tools to make this easier than you thought. See you on the inside.